All-decade team. So asking you guys who would be your starting five.
Figure mine out.
For an all-decade team. So we want 3 front court.
Oh, you got to do,
Three front court and 2 back court.
I just thought it had
Let's see the list.
No, there's no list. Just who do you, just think.
You know what's crazy
I
about
would
this
say that
list?
LeBron James would be
Yeah,
on that
LeBron's
team.
definitely one.
You know what's crazy about this team? Everybody gonna have the same 5 guys.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it depends.
I don't know about
So what's the years?
Well, from
2010
January
to
1st,
2020.
January 1st,
Wow.
2010
With 10
to
decades.
now.
Say that again,
10
Chuck.
to 20.
Say that again, Chuck.
January
10
1st,
10 to 20.
Yeah.
You said what years?
No, I'm saying, are we going 10 to 20? Because I need to know what
Okay.
guys.
All decades.
So I understand.
Okay, so
some
look.
guys might have played.
At Auburn Education, America.
No, some guys might have played 1 or
he
2
serious?
years. Let's say a guy played a guy. Let's say
How
a guy,
long is a mile?
No, I'm saying if a guy played like the first 2 years, but then played the last 8.
I don't want to.
I know.
This is gonna be on auto tune.
Hey, where's that monkey? Where's that monkey?
So we agree that LeBron James would be on that team. But I would venture to say that Kevin Durant would.
I have. Can I give you mine?
Kevin Durant.
I'll give you mine right now.
Okay, you give us.
You go
Kevin,
first, Kenny.
Kevin Durant. I didn't know it was a criteria of
Front court, back court.
I had Kevin Durant, LeBron, Harden, Curry, and Russell Westbrook.
Well,
That was my
then
whole
you,
decade.
then you
I
need-
didn't realize that.
No, you need another back court, and you got to knock one of those guards out.
I need a front court.
Another front court and knock out one of those guards. See, that's where it's going to get a little interesting.
Because it's between Blake Griffin even.
What?
In that first 5 years, from 10 to 15, he was tough. He was in there as a top power forward.
Would Kawhi Leonard? fit
No,
into
not
your-
yet. Nope.
With 2 Finals MVPs.
That's a good question, Ernie.
Help me out, underdog.
Not yet. No, not yet. Not yet.
So he
He's
would
more
not- he
Johnny
would
come
not be
lately.
on your-
He's Johnny come lately. He would be in this next decade.
He wouldn't have been in there before last year, Ernie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying.
I'm thinking he's going to be part.
shut up.
He's going to be part 20 to 30 more than he will be part
Yeah.
of 10 to 20.
So I got LeBron, Durant, Harden, and Curry.
You can't. And Russell Westbrook.
Well, who's your
I'm
other
playing
front
three
court
guards.
guy?
I'm playing 3 guards.
Who's your other front court guy?
I play Durant. I play LeBron at the 5.
Is Anthony Davis your front
not
court?
yet.
Your front
That's
court?
what I'm saying.
Is Dirk Nowitzki? Possibly.
Because that's why I'm asking. Because Dirk, are we going to count these last 5 years for Dirk? No, we're not going to.
I'm telling you, I'm going with Blake. Blake Griffin had just as good a year as them guys. In the first 2 or 3 years, but Blake Griffin has played.
Jack,
as
you're
well
looking
as
at these
those
guys. Who joins LeBron and Durant in the front court for your all-decade team?
Well, I'm doing it different.
Well, you got to have 3 front court and 2 back court.
No, you got to have 2 forwards, a center, and 2 guards.
No, but if you want to put a center in, who's your center?
Let me get to that.
I'm all ears.
I got Steph and Westbrook.
Okay.
My 1 and 2. All right, I got LeBron and KD. I haven't been able to pick my center.
Well, that's what I was just asking you.
Man, this is why
You know what? If I'm,
Because I don't, all that 3 front, I ain't doing
if I had to
doing
do
old
it the
school.
way you're telling me,
Right.
without using Russell Westbrook, Curry, and Harden, because they're the best players in the decade. Let's keep it real. But I would put Blake Griffin ahead of those guys.
You would put Blake Griffin along in the front on the front court
With Durant and LeBron.
With Durant and LeBron.
Yeah, I just think that in the beginning of the decade, from that 6-7 year Clipper run,
This is harder than I thought.
I know.
And off the
help me out,
bench,
Chuck, with the big
off the
man.
bench. I mean,
Kawhi.
Chris Paul is in that second thing. If you talk about all decade,
Yeah.
Like when his Clipper years, even those Clipper years, they were a great tandem.
I'm just having. I need one more.
How about Melo? How about Giannis?
Giannis ain't there yet.
Okay.
He's in the next decade.
Yeah,
DeAndre Jordan?
Melo.
DeAndre Jordan?
What?
Lob City was
All
very, very
decade
impressive.
Well, so Giannis is the last 2 years, so you can't go.
Yeah, I'm saying, he doesn't have the body of work that the other guys do.
Neither did Kawhi. That's
So Ernie, for my big man, I'm
he
gonna
was
put
Finals MVP, but he was not the most thought about best player on that team for the whole year. You thought about Tony Parker, Ginobili, and
Tim
Duncan,
Duncan.
before you thought about him. And
Ernie, my list is-
he did that year. He did an Andre Iguodala slip and won the MVP because he had a great defensive effort. But he wasn't the best player on that team. Now he's the best player. It ain't even close.
Okay, so
my list is Steph, Westbrook, LeBron, KD, and unavailable for my big man. Not available. NA.
okay,
I don't know
in the backcourt then, in the backcourt, Steph, Harden or Westbrook?
I got Harden.
I think you could go either one.
Who you got, Harden or Westbrook?
I got Westbrook.
If it was me, putting a team together.
Oh, please.
How about D. Wade and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt?
They didn't play long enough in that decade. What, 4 years?
Kobe in the decade.
4 years in that decade?
7 All-Stars, 4 first-team All-NBA.
He played 7 years in the decade? Well, then Kobe Bryant's in there.
Oh, yeah, see, I didn't know that.
I didn't realize.
Then you got to
he was
get
in the
rid of
decade,
James
though.
Harden and Westbrook.
I didn't think he, huh?
You got to get rid of James Harden.
Oh, James Harden's not better than Kobe Bryant.
I know that, but you already said you had him and Westbrook.
But I didn't realize, that's why I said I got to see the list of who played in that.
D. Wade.
Bro, wait. So you mean when I said to start the whole damn conversation?
He said we couldn't do it. He had to be on top of the head.
D. Wade in that conversation?
No, not above Kobe Bryant.
How many years did D. Wade play in a decade?
But he's not going to be ahead of Kobe.
How many years did he play in a decade?
His first year he hadn't played.
Yeah, 8. What, 10? He played the whole decade.
All-Star 8 times, 2 NBA titles
But he's not
in the
gonna
decade.
But he's not going to be ahead of Kobe.
I'm just saying, but it makes for interesting conversation.
No, so I would go Kobe and Curry.
Yeah, I got to take my man James Harden off.
Yeah.
If I had to take James,
I still got. I'm having a hard time with.
Yeah, I gotta take
Can we put the
Westbrook
big
off,
guys up
Kobe.
there again?
I mean, but you're able to.
all of those guys right there had better decades than the big guys we're about to show.
Yeah, but we have to pick.
Like,
Hey,
they had it better than
we have
LaMarcus
to
Aldridge.
pick.
and-
We have to
and those
trick.
guys.
We still have to pick.
I'm just
3.
letting you know, but the 6 guys we just showed had better decades.
I need to look at
LeBron,
another
KD.
list.
Another list.
Yeah, I know,
I mean,
right?
I want to see some other big guys.
That's
Well,
it.
you can think about them.
well,
they don't have to be on a graphic.
Well, how many years did Dirk play in that decade?
He just retired.
He just retired.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how many years did he play?
Yeah.
Because those last 5 years for Dirk was.
So they only played 5.
Yeah, they faded down the stretch, but okay.
I would say that it was a guard-dominant decade. How about that?
Yeah, just because you just ain't smart enough to think of another big.
No, because the rule changes came into place during that decade, and that's when it became a guard.
I tell you what, I got a surprise for you. Pau Gasol.
That does not meet with approval from Shaquille O'Neal.
Pau Gasol had a great decade, brother.